What is up, everybody? We were back with a Hunter Specialties Live.
Yep.
And you got Sean Cook, Tony Merle here. We're going to be talking hunting with y'all. I know some main topics over the last week and a half is the snowstorm that blew through.
Yeah. For those that live in the southeast, it was time to hole up in your den, and
even all the way up to Virginia, South Carolina, that area.
Yeah.
So
I actually got to drive from the area where it was raining into the snow and kind of get that rain-snow mix. And let me tell you, the people in the southeast aren't prepared for that.
Oh no, they don't salt the roads. Traffic just turns into a nightmare, especially here in Atlanta where we are. It's if you heard about the snowpocalypse a couple of years ago, it's people
tell us about the snow.
People getting stranded out on the highway. Cars weren't moving, nowhere to go, and people were just stranded out there.
People were literally stuck in their cars for like 24 hours.
Yeah, so I think some people froze. I don't know. A lot of stories pop up when you start when that happens. So who knows what's true and what's not? But I wasn't able to get out of town. I didn't even try it. Get down in that Atlanta traffic with the snow coming
smart
through.
Of you.
So I stayed in town. Got some work done and wasn't able to do any hunting. But I'd be interested to see if anyone out there got any bucks in the snow. Post pictures or comment, tell us your story.
I almost wonder what a southern deer that's not used to seeing snow, what they think when it snows.
Yeah. Am I just going to bed down, or am I going to get out there and move? Because I know what I've noticed in most of the morning hunts. I'm sure y'all have noticed it too, if it's the same in y'all's area. The deer won't come out real early if it's frosted over, or if there's a lot of frost on the ground, snow on the ground in that case. So I'd be interested to see if they're getting out there, munching on your planted fields, or getting out there feeding for acorns. So
I'm sure this isn't necessarily true all the time, but it does seem like a lot of times, in November, in the fall, if you get a really good hard frost and you get the icy crunchy leaves, a lot of times they'll move once the sun hits it and things start to thaw a little bit, and they can browse, and they don't really want to eat anything that's got ice on it.
But hey, once winter kicks in and it's almost frozen every day, they can't be picky.
So that's part of the fun of this time of year. Cold weather means deer movement, though.
Absolutely, and that's when this comes in hand, saying what's going on in your area. I know a lot of the northern states have already hit that rut area, so it's going to be kicking in here in the south. So
yeah, we're finished up with the hunt camp report. We closed that out a few weeks ago, but that doesn't mean we can't still see pictures come through. And everything
yeah, absolutely. I know I'm excited. I've only been able to sit about 5 or 6 sits. We got a comment.
Looks like Riley Miller said the last elk that he shot was in a snowstorm in Oregon.
That's pretty freaking
That'd be cool
awesome.
To shoot an elk in
Heck
Oregon.
Yeah. That's sweet. So I wonder how much meat or anything he got. If it was a 6x6. I know our buddy Sean got an elk out in Colorado this year.
Yeah,
he was so freaking happy. He had an awesome hunt.
It was like his 3rd or 4th time at least trying.
And then I know he missed one before. I mean, it's tough. You're out there. You're a lot of times you're shooting at an awkward angle. You're out there free walking, free roaming, and
yeah, he was doing an archery hunt and everything. He got a great 6x6, so we were really proud of him.
Yeah, he brought it in. We got to put our hands on it.
Oh, yeah.
Really, really cool animal.
Oh yeah.
So I really haven't got to sit that much this year. Like I said, I've sat 5 or 6 times, and
you got to hunt a bit during Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, I went back to the camp. Me and my family always do fry a turkey and hang out at camp with the family during Christmas or during Thanksgiving, and I got to sit 2 or 3 times there, and it was kind of hot, and then deer weren't moving.
Well, you're in Alabama, so you
Yeah.
just got to deal with that.
Yeah. So I'm really banking on my Christmas break, because I'll be able to spend about a week over there and really get to hunt a good bit. So and that's about right when the rut's kicking in. I know it's usually early January, so fingers crossed.
Early January is usually the rut where you're at, huh?
Yeah. So archery season opens up usually around October 15th, lasts a month until mid-November, and then rifle season kicks in. And deer usually get skittish. Luckily at our camp we haven't blown it up real much with rifles. But yeah, January, February, those are the hot months. And
that's crazy. That's so
for deer
late,
hunting in Alabama.
That's just normal for that part of Alabama.
Absolutely. So we get a long season. There's a lot of does to be killed, and I'm excited. So January is going to be kicking in. So in the next couple weeks, it's going to be getting lights out.
I was just going back and forth with a guy on the Facebook page. He's he runs a ranch in South Texas that they do some outfitted hunts, and he's saying the rut's really starting to kick in there, and he's thinking next week is when the
money zone,
when the craziness is going to get going. So.
That's the best time of year, and it happens various times, throughout the states. Right. I know, what is it, Illinois, Iowa? It happens a month ago.
Yeah, I mean the peak rut there is usually early November.
Yeah.
We really start seeing things late October, but it'll go into the middle, second or third week of November is really the end of it typically.
Yeah. So you got a doe? Is that correct?
Yeah, I was able to shoot a doe. I got a doe tag for as a non-resident up in Iowa there. So when I was up there for Thanksgiving, I was able to take some meat home with me.
You get to spend some time with family and your brothers, sister.
Yep. They were all up there, and we had a big old Thanksgiving gathering, and my grandpa got to come and get to see him. It was a good time. So,
that's the best part about hunting is, you get all your family together. I've got uncles, and my granddad always comes down for hunting at least once or twice a year from Texas, and it's just a good time to socialize and see people and compete.
That's the thing is going up and doing that. Whenever I can, doing that gun season up there. I can only shoot a doe, but it's the tradition thing. I mean, we've been doing that gun season together. For years. That's what I got started on.
You get to look forward to it every year.
I can't bring myself to stop doing it. If I can keep getting a tag, then I'll definitely get it.
Absolutely. See what we got
here. Some more comments coming through.
Oh, nice. 8 to 10 inches.
8
of
10
New
inches
York.
Of snow. Yeah.
I think this Southern Alabama boy would freeze to death up there.
I'm sure he would.
No, that's great. 8 to 10 inches. Well, I think we got freaking 5 inches here in Atlanta, so
it's pretty much all melted off now.
Yeah, there's a couple spots in the shadow areas. But
when I'm hoping we don't get any big snowstorms is second week of January when the ATA show is going on.
Absolutely.
So there's going to be a lot of people in different parts of the
traveling and
the archery industry traveling to Indianapolis for the ATA show. We're actually going to be, you, me, and Jason, the three of us, going to be driving up from Georgia to the show. So hopefully we don't hit any snowstorms then, because at the ATA show from the HS booth,
people coming in from everywhere traveling.
That's
so
right.
Hopefully, that's such a big show. You want everyone to get there safely and
Absolutely.
sound.
I know a year or two ago, it was either the ATA show or the SHOT show. There's some people that had to duck out early because there was a big snowstorm across the East Coast and they wanted to get home early. But
couldn't risk getting stuck.
We need to make sure we get there because we got to announce the winner of the grand prize giveaway.
Yes, and that is huge. That is huge. I know you guys are excited. We've mentioned it, almost every episode. So that is going to be a hunt at IMB Outfitters.
That's right.
And have we shown them pictures of these deer? I mean, this place is loaded. You guys should be so excited. I mean, I think they've got some 180s, one maybe pushing 200 next year.
IMB Outfitters has properties in Missouri, Illinois, Iowa, Kentucky, Kansas too, I think. We're going to be at the property in Missouri, in north central Missouri. So this is, it's big buck country.
Yeah, absolutely.
They manage for big deer there, and there's big deer taken there everywhere. And every year, and whoever wins this hunt is going to get all expense paid once they get there. They're going to have their tag taken care of. They're going to have their meals and lodging taken care of, and their outfitter fee taken care of. So all they got to do is get their self to camp,
get there,
and then everything else is taken care of.
And like I said, this is an archery hunt. So hey, if you're the winner and you never really done much archery hunting, you got a year to get ready.
That's right.
So that'll be fun. I am looking forward to that. Looking forward to the ATA show. We're going to be announcing it at the booth on Facebook Live. So stay tuned. Keep your fingers crossed out there. Hopefully it's you.
You can't enter anymore, but if you did, if you shared the Hunt Camp Report post every week, that means every week you got an additional entry for that grand prize.
So if you did 13 weeks, you get 13 of your name in the bucket when we draw.
But if you only shared 1 week, that's all you need is one entry. That's all it takes.
Absolutely.
So have to pay attention, keep up with us. We'll be giving live updates throughout the ATA show here in January. It's actually January 11th through 13th, so it's a 3-day show. And throughout the whole thing, we'll be getting on Facebook and showing you guys what we've got coming for 2018. You'll be seeing what we've got.
A lot of exciting stuff. A lot of exciting stuff. You guys should be very excited to tune in. And
we might even actually take a little. Get outside the booth and take a little tour of the show and just kind of look at we'll see what some other folks are doing.
Ton of booths going on. This place is huge. I've personally never been, but I've seen, ton of pictures, ton of walkthroughs, and it's really cool stuff.
I'll tell you, if you like archery and you're into hunting in general, it's definitely something you're gonna want to tune in to see.
Heck yeah, well, I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Cool. Well, hopefully in the next couple weeks you can be patient enough so you get to go hunting again over in Alabama.
Yep. So hopefully next weekend I'll be heading over, and fingers crossed. So I get a good weekend of hunting. Hopefully get 2 or 3 sits in every day, maybe a couple whole day sits if it's picking up.
That's right.
So I'm excited. I got to get one on the ground.
Well, we hope everybody out there is able to spend some time with family and friends during the holiday season here. Thanksgiving's over. We're getting into Christmas here. Hopefully, not only can you get some hunting in if you've got some tags yet to fill, but spend some time with your close friends and family.
Heck yeah, that's what it's all about.
Appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll see everybody again next week, Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern.
See you guys.